Hey everyone, it's Pro and Toys back in today's video with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review. Today we're looking at Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati. Well, actually no, we're just going to look at Baylan Skoll today. We're going to look at Shin Hati another time. But yeah, let's take a look at him first. Here's the side of the box. Man, Ray Stevenson. Said after the fall of the Empire, Ahsoka follows former Jedi. Oh wait, no, this is just the generic like IMDb description that all the Ahsoka figures have. That kind of stinks that we didn't get like personalized bios for each and every character. Yeah, that kind of sucks. And here we have Baylan Skoll out of the packaging, and man, I have a lot of mixed opinions about this guy. First off, that sculpt. It is absolutely beautiful, you know, what they did with this sculpt. Even that little tiny ring on his finger right there, they made sure to include even the smallest amount of details. And yeah, I just love all the stitching going around the figure. I love all the oh man, it is very, very well done. One thing I will note is that the blue that they use all around this figure looks a little bit off to me. I don't know. It's kind of like the Merrick situation where, let me go grab him real quick. It's a situation where you can see what Hasbro were going for with all these like painted details all across the sculpt. However, I think they caked on a little bit too much, and I feel like that's the case for Baylan Skoll here. Yeah, they definitely put way too much blue on him. And taking a look at that likeness, it does resemble Ray Stevenson. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it is pretty good. It does look like him. Sadly, he isn't with us anymore, but he will live on in the minds of Star Wars fans and through action figure form. And with these close-up shots, you could really see what I meant by, the blue used on this. They really kicked on a lot of it, a lot of detail right there. I would have been fine without it, to be honest. But yeah, looking at that belt, you get another like green gemstone on there. It's the same as like the one on his finger. Really weird. What could it be? Just a weird clothing choice, I guess. Then going down, and I love this little piece right here, how it spreads out, so he's able to move his legs. Man. Taking a look at the only accessory he comes with, and it's this big old lightsaber. Yeah, it's a claymore of a lightsaber. Let me zoom out just to show how big it is. It's almost as tall as him. It is a ginormous lightsaber, and let's try to get someone with a normal size lightsaber. Do I have anyone around the table? Yes, I do. It is Luke Skywalker from the Book of Boba. And you can just see the size difference between these two lightsabers. You know, this one being the Luke Skywalker one being a standard size lightsaber, whereas the Baylan Skoll, just a giant claymore of a lightsaber, just huge. With this lightsaber, you're able to unplug the blade itself from the hilt and put that onto Baylan Skoll's belt right here, so he can have a more neutral stance. You can have him like just posed, standing up. Very, very nice. Going over articulation, the head is able to move this far up, this far down, go side to side, and side to side. Sorry, pivot side to side, and then move side to side. His arm is able to move this far up. Does he have butterfly joint? He does. It is able to move this far back and this far forward. It goes all the way around. Oops. Get that back in place. Thank you. He has a single jointed elbow that also rotates. And he has standard... Oh no, he has that new ball jointed hand articulation. Yeah, really weird. If you don't know about it, go watch my Hera review. I went more in depth there. He's able to bend back a really good amount and bend forward this much. And with that diaphragm joint, he's able to go side to side through a pivot and just go all the way around. His leg kicks out this much, goes out to the side that much, and goes back a decent amount. It is slightly able to rotate at the hip. He also has a single jointed... He also has a single jointed knee that is able to rotate as well. And his foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and he has... Now it's time for my favorite part of the any review, the size comparisons. And here we have Baylan Skoll next to his apprentice, Shin Hati. Why is he so small? Yeah, this figure is a little bit smaller than your average Black Series figure. I'll show some more examples right now. Here he is next to a Stormtrooper and Merrick. Here he is next to Ahsoka Tano and Sabine Wren. Morgan Elsbeth and General Harrison Dula. A Phase 2 Clone Trooper and The Mandalorian. Cad Bane and Luke Skywalker. And finally, the Marvel Legends Spider-Ham. You know what? After those comparisons, I'm maybe thinking this isn't a Baylan Skoll prom. This might be a Shin Hati prom. You know, I don't know how tall both of these actors are in like real life, or you know, because Black Series usually tend to try to stick to that in terms of scaling. But for some reason, it just like feels so off here. I can't tell if Baylan is the problem or if it's Shin Hati, or maybe it's both of them. Maybe Baylan is just way too short and Shin Hati is just too tall. Who knows? I'll talk about it more in Shin Hati's review. Stay tuned for that. All right, time for my overall thoughts, and I think this guy is pretty good. He's all right. I wouldn't say he goes above and beyond my expectations for this figure. I just thought it would be a lot taller, you know. He's very, very short for some reason. It just kind of throws me off. Him just being a lot shorter than most of my Black Series figures. It just looks really weird. I'm gonna have to do that Reva kit bash where you take her legs, you put it on him to make him a bit taller. I've seen it before on YouTube. I think it was Land Speeder Luke who did a video like that. I don't know. I'll have to see later. But yeah. I think I'm gonna have to give this figure a 6.5 out of 10. It is a 6.5 out of 10 for me. I'm just not very pleased with the proportions of this figure. Something I didn't touch on when I was going over the accessory. I wish it was a little bit oranger, his lightsaber. Love how big it is, but I just wish it was just a tiny bit more brighter, you know. And of course, all those paint apps going all across the figure, I could have done without it, to be honest. And that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, threaten, anything you can do that'll support the channel would be greatly appreciated. I kind of fumbled on my words, but that's okay. Tune in tomorrow because I will be taking a look at Shin Hati. Yeah, that'll be very exciting. But with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.